Hey. Hello.
Hi.
Still preparing.
Okay.
How you doing?
Okay.
Sorry, let me move stuff.
Nasty out
It
there.
is really nice. I woke up this morning and I was like,
But it's
oh.
nice, you know, we need the rain. I ain't
Maybe it'll warm up
complaining.
now.
Huh?
I said maybe it'll warm up now a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I think it's still supposed to get cold, but either way.
I like that outfit. You just be styling, man.
Thank you, I tried. Okay, so you probably can tell which one's hanging. It is this one.
Oh no.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, I
Where
see
is
it. I got it. Yeah. Okay. I'll probably make it not too small.
And there's a couple of other ones that might be at risk.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
no. Okay, I'll check for you.
Actually, it fell down last night at dinner.
Really? Did somebody see it?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Because they were, the couple that we were with were sitting across from my husband and I. And I kind of went like this and I was like, and I felt, I was like, oh my God, what is that?
No.
And it was like hanging. I was glad it wasn't like sticking out or anything
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, so I will tell you, it has been like a struggle at night. This is very tight. So next
It's
time,
tight? Oh.
it's,
Okay,
and it's
I won't
kinda
break your
making
hair.
me
It's tight.
It's sore right in here, like sore right here. So
See,
yeah, it's
usually I'd
seriously-
recommend you try to put an oil in there, but you don't like oil because that will help like soothe your scalp from the tightness.
Well, it's okay to put just a little oil on so it don't get on my hair, have a little patch of oil or something
I have
like
a
that.
spray. It's like it's a soothing spray.
Oh,
Is that okay?
yeah, a little soothing spray might work. It's just, you may find that it's a little red right there because it's
Oh,
like
no.
really. And then back here, I think I developed a few bumps from it being so
Oh
tight.
man, I really braided tight.
Yeah, I was saying
Oh,
how tight it was, but
no.
I wasn't. You know,
didn't
sometimes
think
when
it was-
you're
yeah.
braiding, you don't really know until
Yeah.
you stop and then you
Yeah.
kind of get the sense
I'm
of how
sorry.
it feels. But yeah,
Not
and then if you can
very-
check some of the rest of them,
Yeah, I definitely will.
I think. Let's see if that one's a little loose. I'm not sure. No, that seems okay. Yeah. Oh, which do you think? So when is your show again?
It's tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow. For some reason, I thought it was yesterday.
Oh no. If it was yesterday, I would have been totally unprepared. I probably should have closed my books, but you know, I just feel like I should still service people, so I didn't close them.
And you never know when something might be canceled, and then you
Yeah.
close your
And
books.
she's already been like iffy, like I don't know, she's just very disorganized and like it's bothering me, but it's like I already signed up for it. I'm not gonna back down. But I tried to have a conversation with her about it.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple people tried to have a conversation with her about it. And she's just, I don't know. I don't know her though. Like everybody, they know her. This is my first time like doing any event with her.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to just give her the benefit of the doubt. Like I know how it is trying to plan an event on your own. I don't know how much help she had. So I don't know, but.
Well, I would say I've done a lot of events in my life, and so whatever you're frustrated with, or whatever you see that should be improved, or whatever, just learn from that, because eventually you'll probably be doing your own.
Yeah, yeah.
So if she's disorganized and it frustrates you, just know that this is a learning lesson for you. So you can say, I remember when I worked with so-and-so and she was so disorganized, I kept saying to myself, I never want to be like that. Or I want to make sure that I'm more organized than this person. So
Yeah,
always a lesson to be learned,
that's true.
you know. Or if she's very organized, right? You're like, I want to be like her.
Yeah.
Because she was so organized. She knew her stuff. She did this. She did that. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I just noticed this is kind of sticking out.
Yeah, I'm taking the whole track.
Oh,
down.
okay.
Mhm.
So in all life, it's just always an opportunity to learn.
Yeah. That's how I feel about it. I mean, I did a hair show at my school. And so, like, you know, I know how to organize it. Like, I just wish you would have emailed me back earlier, and maybe I could have been in the planning processes with
Right.
it. But even knowing that I was in it, like, you know, it was a hassle to even know that I was in it. So, I don't know.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I was gonna say whatever soothing oil you were talking about. Yeah, on those edges.
It's a little red right there.
Yeah.
It will loosen up though. It's just
Oh, I know.
take
It will.
a while.
What is this called? Is that sheen spray or
African
something?
Royale. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This got sage in it, so.
Okay.
I'll definitely try not to make this bottom so tight.
Do people attend a lot of hair shows? I mean, they used to.
Yeah, I would say
Attend a lot.
usually like the Atlanta ones.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
But I haven't really been to too many down here. Like, I really just go back to Atlanta because it's
the Mecca.
easier. Yeah, it is. So it's like, okay, I can just go back.
What was the one that they used to always have in Atlanta?
Bronner
Brothers.
They're doing it. It's
They
coming
still doing
up.
it? Okay.
Mhm. It's coming up. It is.
With so many styles now, so many stylists on like YouTube videos and all of that. Do you find that you go there and still get wowed by?
Yeah, because a lot of the times in the hair shows, they're the creative styles that they come up with are themed. So it's like it's not really stuff that you'll find on YouTube unless you're watching the Bronner Bros, like, you know, old videos or something. You really won't find it. So I do enjoy it, and then they have like they're teaching classes too. So even if you have a technique for something, like they teach you new stuff. Like I was learning about barbering last year when I went. I was like, okay, I never knew that about that. I don't ever offer it because I don't really need to, but just in case, you never know.
Mm-hmm. Well, some styles require the barbering techniques, though, don't they?
Yeah, like certain.
Like the shorter cuts.
Yeah. And there's a way to achieve it with the shears, but like it's so much easier to do it with the trimmers and clippers.
I wish, from an older perspective, I don't know what the younger generation is looking for, but for me,
Yeah.
I would like to see, and I feel like, and no one has ever asked me, no one ever asked the customer I've never had a hairstylist ask me, what are you looking for?
Really?
Never.
Oh my God! Well, now I want to ask you.
Well, you should ask.
I do ask when people are
ask.
getting braids because, like, there's
No, not their style.
Oh.
Like, what do you envision for
What do you
a future?
want to achieve?
What would you like to see in a future, like, salon or whatever? No one ever asks
That, and that would help you improve your
yes.
customer service.
Like, what do you see that you would like to do? Right. Like, what from a young perspective? See, I'm an older lady now, so what my needs are is not going to be what a 20-year-old, because they were like, I just want my hair done. Like you said, that girl said, I just want to get my hair done so I can go do whatever.
Yeah.
She's not me, and I'm not her, but for me, this is me. I would like to have a place where I can go in and do one-stop shop.
Okay. I was talking to people about that.
I have not
It
seen that
used
yet.
to be, you know, that we used to have it a lot, and then I don't know what happened. I think
I don't necessarily want to go get my nails done where my hair is. If that's the
my
case,
mom
and they're
used to
right over
work in
here,
a
that's
shop like
fine.
that.
But I want to be able to come in and like, oh, I got my hair done, I get my lashes in, and I can get a makeup job
If
all
you need,
in one if I
yeah.
need it. Like, and I would like for someone to say, you know, I've got my hair done. Now I got to go somewhere else and get my makeup done. Or I would just like to do quick touch-up makeup because I'm going whatever and I'm gone.
Yeah.
So maybe somewhere like that. But at the minimum, like I would like eyelashes and eyebrows. So at least I have my hair done, eyelashes
That's why I like
and
what
eyebrows.
the nail salon does that. They offer.
They do, but I'm just saying, how can I say this? Sometimes you already got your nails done.
Yeah.
And when you're getting your hair done, you can't do both.
Yeah.
You almost have to go somewhere else and get it done.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's like everything's compartmentalized.
Yeah.
It's like the hair's here, the nails here, the hair
It's because
eyelashes are
everybody's
there.
so private
like,
now.
right.
Nobody has a company together.
Or it's not even in the same building.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like I got to drive over here to get this done. I got to drive. At some point, it'll get together where you're in a consolidated area.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then there are some people. I know when my friend in North Carolina, when she does, she'll say like, I have a wedding party coming in,
Mm-hmm.
and when I'm done with them, like her daughter does make, her daughter will do the makeup. So when she does their hair, they're doing the makeup. She's booked like all the time because her and her daughter they tag
together.
And they do it together, and people like the fact that I'm getting my hair done, so I don't have to leave there and then drive over somewhere else. Right, so that's the only.
That's what I mean. Like people are so competitive now; they don't see the benefits of collaborating. That's why I'm having trouble with that now. Like people would say, "Oh, I want to collaborate with you, and let's get this done and do this." And like I asked this girl if she wanted to split my suite with me. She's like, "Yeah, I'm interested," but then they don't respond and like. It's like, you really don't want to get to this money, right? You must not want it, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That just doesn't make sense.
Well, you have to remember, some people aren't business-minded people.
Yeah, they just started a business.
Or they just want to do hair and make a little money on the side.
Yeah.
Or they want an EIN. I want a tax ID, so I can,
yeah.
And then I say I do hair, so.
Yeah. And I have to remember that because I'll just be.
Sometimes if they're not responding, that's good too.
Yeah, because I think about that God's rejection is God's protection. I think about that.
Right. If they're not responding and they don't want to collaborate, and you're like, okay, this person's unreliable. They're not gonna pay half the rent when they're supposed to.
Exactly. So I'm glad I seen it before. I was like, oh, do you want to come? Like I'm asking her. She don't even live far. You know what I mean? Like you can literally just come up here. And I'm telling her I'm very busy. I have hair appointments and I'm preparing for this hair show. She told me she would help me with the props. You're not here. My other friend is coming later to help me. But I'm like, you're not here. You're not even responding to tell me you can't come. It's just. So then I went to the beauty supply store that's right behind here, a Women's World, and the man he's a drag queen.
I didn't know
there's a beauty supply store behind here. Yeah, and we talk a lot. You know, he's an older man, but he was like, if he's done a lot of like hair shows and he worked in the movie industry as a makeup artist and stuff. So he was like, I can come and help you because I know how stressful it is to try to do all this on your own. I was like, oh, thank you. I'm glad I came in here today. And he always giving me like free stuff, so that will really help. He was like, why didn't you call me? And I was like, I just really don't like asking for things because, again, people are unreliable. So when I do open my mouth and I need it, and then you don't show up for me, then I'm like, okay, I could have just did it on my own. Like, I could have just figured it out.
Right.
Yeah, but you're right. I don't want unreliable people. But that's how I end up with the whole plate, you know?
Right.
not too tight, is it?
That's not too tight. You can loosen it up a little bit more.
That's better.
That's okay.
Gotta make sure you can move that neck.
Yeah, it was hard last night. I was like, oh God, my husband was rubbing my neck.
Oh.
I said, I gotta get to sleep.
Yeah.
But I know, like, after it starts growing out, it'll be fine. But I didn't,
I'm glad I checked, because what? I would have been so sad for you if you would have left or something. And you're like, my head hurt,
I would have taken it out.
Oh.
I would have. That's like a little bit too tight. Yeah. I would have taken it out. I don't try to sit around and suffer too much.
Yeah.
After a day or two, I'm like, nah. Now it's starting to wear on me. Probably not good for my scalp or anything like that. How many people are you expecting for the hair show?
I don't know. Like from my people, probably just 2 or 3, but I don't know how many people are gonna show up. She didn't tell us. Like she hasn't been. Like here's my issue. Even for the dress rehearsal, like I stayed. My brother had a housewarming Saturday. I could have flew there and flew back. Like I didn't have to miss it because she ended up making the dress rehearsal virtual, but she did it an hour before, and I had one of my models drive to the venue because I had talked to her the day before and I said, hey, are we still having a dress rehearsal at the venue? She said yes. So then that's what I was communicating with her, like, hey, you're not informing us enough, and I don't have a Facebook, and she knew that. So I'm like, you have to tell me these things or get someone that has a Facebook to tell me these things. That I can't even make the Facebook right now or whatever. And you knew that, and you've been calling, and I get, like, you're the busy one, so you might not be able to tell me, but you got to get someone to tell me. I didn't even find out from her. And I was just like, my model was riding the bus there. Like, that's a lot of hassle, and you didn't say, oh, no, we're not having it in person anymore. So I was like, and you decided an hour before? Like, what type of debauchery? I'm like... I don't know, but she's kind of getting on my nerves. That's what I can say. No, we should have done So when I said something to her, she was like, well, I'm confused why she would go to be announced venue. That's not what you said to me last night. I asked you if it was going to be there. And you said yes. If it's going to be announced, you need a day's notice. Like, you can't just an hour before be like, oh, yeah, no, we're not having it there anymore. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, so... But like she's having like a broadcasting chat. Like it's a good opportunity if they even show up. You know what I mean? Like, are they actually going to be there? Because we're not even showing up at the venue on time, So I'm like, is the TV people even going to be there?
Yeah, it's feeling a little sore right in there. Can you tell?
See it, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little sore.
And this is one of the loose ones. Oh man, you got a sensitive scalp.
Yeah, I was telling you. Yeah. A lot of people don't believe that. They just think, oh, you got soft hair, it's beautiful. I'm like, no, you have to see. my scalp has always had like issues.
Mm-hmm.
It's like my scalp fights me for everything I want to do unless I
Yeah.
don't do anything. Like if I wear my hair natural and don't touch it,
Mm-hmm.
my scalp goes, thank you, I'm
Yeah.
good. But if I put any chemicals on it or do anything, it just lets me know.
Girl, what you
doesn't
doing?
like- I know, it doesn't like anything, so it's like.
Well, one thing is, I mean, you say you wash his hair, so that's good. Because washing, you know, they put a lot of chemicals in his hair when they're like processing it. So getting all those chemicals out definitely.
Yeah, it's been washed a couple of times, so. Plus, I have to wash my own hair at some point.
Mm-hmm.
You can spray some back there too.
Okay. And this row doesn't look as tight.
It's not.
Good.
It's the top, this
That top one,
yeah, that like right
that's
in
where the
here.
braids start, and that's where I braided the tightest at. Okay. None of the rest of them are coming out. I didn't sew so tight, so they might feel a little loose, but I know because my braids were tight, I didn't want to make the stitches as tight, but they're secure.
Okay, so right here,
Mhm.
there is a, let's see,
String?
well, when I just barely brushed, it seemed like it right there.
Okay.
So like right in here, it kind of caught. So if it's okay, if it'll stay okay, I don't want no more threads put in it, but I just wanted you to see that little part right here. It seems like it's, is
Yeah.
that okay like that?
Yeah, it's gonna be okay. Like
Okay.
I knotted it right here. My thread ended. This was the row that I used the end of the last row of thread,
Okay.
and then I stopped. There's
As
a
long as
knot
it's
right
not
here.
gonna come off.
And then
when
there's a knot right
okay.
here. So
And
it's
you can
like
spray that part
yeah.
too, because it is
Yeah, I
that's
see
the
it.
source.
Aw.
It's like I want to put an ice cube on it.
Well, your hair will curl
Yes.
up.
Yeah.
Like you can put an ice cream on it, but. Well, don't scratch it. Rub it with this part.
I've been rubbing. I've been
Okay.
like rubbing.
Okay.
I haven't been scratching.
Don't use your nail.
But
use
I've been doing this
part.
right here. But sometimes I was like, ugh, like that. And I'm like, no, don't
Yeah.
scratch. Don't scratch. Just rub.
Yeah, just rub. Just rub.
Thanks for fitting me in.
Of course. Yeah, I don't need you hurting.
Oh, I would have hunted you down. Like, hey, where are you?
Where are you?
Listen, where did she say she was going to that hair show? I'm gonna walk on stage. Look at my track. I wouldn't do that.
I hope not. How did you manage to keep it away from the humidity just now? You had an umbrella? Or you had
I
a
just
hood on?
walked out. I just walked out.
That's that good thermal protection.
Yeah, whatever you put on it worked.
Yeah.
But it wasn't raining, and I said, okay, I got I'm walking 2-3 steps
Yeah.
inside. Surely it's not gonna, it's not gonna frizz.
Yeah.
Do you like, what is it called, tin?
TGIN? The shampoo?
No, like the spray tin. It's in a purple bottle. Perfect tin.
Oh, I've never used it, but I have heard
Oh
good
my
things
God.
about it.
Yeah, they use it. My hairdresser uses it on me. And that really, my hair usually don't frizz. It's called the Perfect 10.
I'm gonna get that.
Yeah, I have some at home. I'll bring it the next time I get you to do the hair.
Yeah.
But she sprays it on before she blow dries it.
Mm-hmm.
And then when she flat irons it, it just doesn't, I mean, it'd have to be super like me standing out in humidity for a long time. And then it'll eventually
Do you want me to re-bump the front, or are you okay?
I think I'm okay. Yeah, I'm just going straight home. I'm not going to so.
Having a rest day today?
Yes, and I'm watching football.
Ooh.
We were friends yesterday over in, I started out in Wesley Chapel, going to some friends' house that just finished their pool, so we had a little slight brunch there.